Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Fun facts. Intro.
Hi guys, welcome to the Fun Facts channel,
where we explain the unexplainable. I'm Michelle.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Mayuri. Today we'll be answering a question from Aunt Gladys.
Here you go.
Hey kids, it's Aunt Gladys here. I was just thinking about something the other day. We were sitting on the porch with our cousin, looking at geese and everything, and something was really bugging me because the other day I was in the kitchen making a nice meatloaf, and you know how I like ketchup, so I put ketchup all over it. And what I did was I wrapped it in tin foil and put it in the oven. When I came back and I opened up the oven, the meatloaf had all this black mush on it, and the tin foil had holes. Why were there holes in the tin foil, and what was this black mush? I know you kids are so good at explaining this sciencey stuff, so if you can make me a video that's real nice and slow to explain it for us simple folk back home, I would just love that, dear. Thank you.
Thanks for the question, Aunt Gladys. For those of you who missed it, what she's wondering is why there were holes in her tin foil and why there was black mush on top of her meatloaf.
So what happened here was a chemical reaction that took place between the ketchup and the aluminum foil.
So today's question is, why does ketchup dissolve aluminum foil? Let's investigate.
Aluminum foil is what you use to wrap your meatloaf, right? Now, aluminum is actually an element, and we can find out all sorts of things about elements on the periodic table of elements. Now, this has so much information, but really all we want to know is this one little number here. This is aluminum, and the number 13, in this case, represents how many electrons that aluminum has. And elements carry their electrons in shells, these layers here. So in its first layer, this ring here, it has 2 electrons. Second, it has 8, so there's 3 left, and they're in the last layer. However, this is not full because this layer should have 8. So since it only has 3 out of 8, it's incomplete, and elements don't like that. So what aluminum wants to do is get rid of those 3 electrons. And when an element gets rid of 3 electrons, it gives them to something else. It's called being oxidized. So we're going to figure out what oxidizes aluminum.
And it's ketchup!
Yes, it is!
Now, what is ketchup made up of? Well, it's made up of tomatoes, sugar, spices, and most importantly, vinegar. Vinegar is the key ingredient here, as it is quite acidic. So this makes the overall pH level of ketchup to be 3.85. So now you might be wondering, what is a pH level? Time to bring out the pH scale. A pH scale measures how acidic or basic a substance is. Acidic and basic substances are 2 extremes that describe a chemical property, and a substance that's neither acidic nor basic is known to be neutral. A pH scale ranges from 0 to 14, as you can see. A pH of 7 is known to be neutral, pH lower than 7 is acidic, and a pH higher than 7 is known to be basic. So now, time for some examples. Milk with a pH of 6.6. Toothpaste with a pH of 9.9. And lastly, with a pH of 12, yes, soapy water. Now, moving back to ketchup. Ketchup has a pH level of 3.85, which makes it rather very acidic. So acids are known to oxidize metals. And so when ketchup comes into contact with aluminum foil, it oxidizes the metal, aluminum foil.
Alright, so knowing that aluminum likes to lose electrons, and the acidic nature of ketchup likes to oxidize metals like aluminum, what we're going to do is we're going to combine the 2 together and see what happens. So we're just going to take this ketchup, and this is just a rectangular strip of aluminum foil. We're going to pour a little on the center here, and we're going to put this in the oven for half an hour. And we will see what happens.
Okay, so unfortunately our audio got cut off while recording, but I will still explain to you what is happening. So if you can see here, there are holes, and this is because the vinegar from the ketchup contains acetic acid. And This reacts with the aluminum foil because the aluminum, after losing its electrons, can now react with something else. So together, the acid and the aluminum form aluminum salt, which is this blackish murky stuff over here, and hydrogen gas, which disappears into the air.
Alright, so basically, this all means that the holes in the foil and the blackish murky stuff is all just caused by a simple reaction between the aluminum foil and the ketchup.
Additionally, you put it in the oven, right? So the temperature increased. And when temperature increases, you're adding more energy into the system, right? So more energy, your particles are moving faster, which means they're going to hit up against each other more often. So when they hit more, there are more collisions and the reaction takes place faster, which is why the reaction took place in the amount of time it took for your meatloaf to cook.
So, there you have it. Gladys, we hope that answers your question.
Make sure to rate, subscribe, and comment.
If you have a question like Aunt Gladys's, then you can send us a video response or leave a message in the comment section below.
Until next time,
Bye!
Fun facts.
Fun fact.
Fun facts. Outro.
Rolling.
Oh, okay.
wait.
5, 4, 3. Just go.
It's gonna get us with my friends.
Or comment in the section. The reaction is able to take place rather.
Aluminum over here.
What are you gonna do? It moved!
Knowing that aluminum.
It's like you're doing a weird dance.
Moving on to ketchup. Ketchup has a pH level.
Yeah, we need to work.
No one knows it's me.
It is you.
No,
What's your name?
my name is L.
6.6.
Aluminum. Right? Work up.
Now what?
Nothing. We just need to get shut.
Oh.
Didn't.